Hey, my babies. The beautiful goddess, Miss Erica Badu, once said that if you get yourself a piece of paper and a number 2 pencil and start writing, just sit back and watch magic happen. Now, whilst I do own an actual magic wand, a couple of them, in fact, I am going to explain to you why this is actually the most powerful magic wand that you can own. And the cherry on top is that you can find them anywhere. Now, the number 2 pencil is traditionally made with cedar wood and graphite, not the lead that some of us were told that it was made with when we were children. Cedar in some cultures is known as the timber of the gods. The reason for this is because cedar is a master timber. Cedar is to wood what selenite is to crystals. So it is extremely high vibrational and it vibrates on the same plane as celestials and deities. And so oftentimes in some sacred cultural practices and certain rituals and rites, oftentimes cedar would be burned before the start of the ceremony as an incense, or the ritual would simply take place in an area that was prevalent with cedar. So they would be surrounded by it. It's not even always necessary to burn it. The reason for this is because cedar, since it is so high vibrational, it actually opens up the gates to the ether and communication between yourself and the divine. And for this reason, it is good for visualization and imagination and communication as well. But when they would begin to burn the cedar at the beginning of the ritual, what they were doing is creating the space and cleansing the space, because cedar, it offers protection because it banishes and reverses any negative energy that is not conducive to the work that is happening in that space. And it also offers protection. So it purifies, it protects, it gets rid of any fucky energy or anything like that, but also it brings in peace to the space. So essentially what they were doing is they were creating this very high vibrational bubble to use as a ritual space where they could energetically be uninterrupted and there is no static in the line between the practitioner or practitioners and the divine itself. Another beautiful thing about cedar is, since it is so high vibrational, it is going to help to boost the working, because not only does it open up the channel of the divine, it actually helps to attract the power of the divine. This is how they would get that little extra oomph in their workings. Now, let's get to the graphite part. Graphite is a mineral slash crystal, and its industrial uses, it is used as a lubricant and a conductor of electricity. And so this actually helps with communication as well, but it gets it there even faster. Since it is a black mineral, it does offer you protection as well, and it helps to quell any anger or hostility, thus contributing to the protection factor that it already gives. Now, when we look at it as a lubricant, right, when it's used in the So Below as a lubricant, this actually helps to make the flow of energy even easier. And it is a conductor of electricity. So it is also a conductor of etheric energy, and not just indiscriminate etheric energy, but the energy that also comes from you. Graphite is associated with the root and the ether, and the reason for this is it connects the root center and it helps the energy flow come up through and align all of your centers, and it helps you to plug in. Okay, and so this makes the flow of energy even easier, and you know that it's going to come from a good place because it is its own protection. Okay, so for those of you that engage in like automatic writing, I do see a lot of you all using pens. Try a number 2 pencil, and that would help even more. And for those of you that are doing that shadow work journal, put down that pen and grab one of these as well. Because of all of the wonderful qualities that graphite has, and it is a soft mineral, and so it helps the flow of energy be a lot easier because it's more of a finesse energy versus a force energy. And so this is why it helps to open that. But the protection that it offers you, it actually brings the energy of empowerment for you to take back control of your life and take the reins. And so not only does it offer you this protection, but it actually encourages you to add your own extra oomph, and it promotes you stepping or writing your way into your greatness. Now, when you look at the magical or spiritual properties of both the cedar and the graphite, I'm sure by now you can see how this very simple everyday item becomes a very powerful magic wand. And the aforementioned spiritual uses are wonderful. But for a more practical use, right? All of my writers, if you find yourself running into that writer's block and that wall that you just cannot push through, slide that laptop to the side, get yourself a number 2 pencil and begin writing, and you will surprise yourself by what actually comes out. And then you can get your laptop and copy down what you just wrote. But this is a very powerful tool. Like, I will leave the house without my wallet before I leave the house without my number 2 pencils. And I know that when you all get this information, your first instinct is to run to the store and clean out the entire stock. Do not do that, because I got this 24 pack from the Dollar Tree, and I've only used maybe 4. I think this is pencil number 5. I write every day. I keep a magic book in my car. I keep one in my house, because if I'm out and I'm near a park, I want to go write in it. I will pull over. I got my book and my number 2 pencils. I bought this box in February of this year. It's December and I'm only on pencil number 5. I write every single day and multiple times a day. So you don't need to go and buy up a whole bunch of number 2 pencils and run them out of stock. They are readily available anywhere. I got these from Dollar Tree. You can find them in the school supply section in the grocery store or in a drugstore. I use these when I am channeling my incantations for any rituals. I do this for my manifestation work. I do this for my banishing work. And I use this in my co-creation. So hopefully this helps, and happy magicking and happy manifesting, banishing, or whatever you choose to do with your new magic wand. I hope this helps. I love you.